Let's go in hard mode, which is a substantial leap in difficulty. The AI is a lot more aggressive on this mode, and I think they get resource bonuses, but I'm not 100% sure. I know in Titan they do. So let's do hard. I will probably lose my first hard match, but let's see how it goes. Kind of depends who we're against. I'm better against some people than others. I'm in another mirror match against Thor. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and predict I lose this one. I'm not great at fighting the Norse, and I'm gonna just go ahead and grab that early to make sure we don't get supply blocked. This is the big lake in the middle of the map, and I need to manage my economy better this time. Alright, take your bets in the chat on whether I die or not, but I think I'm gonna lose this match. Mary Butch is right, this is a food high map. Water aside, which the water itself, fishing's really powerful in this game. It's faster than farming, and fish never runs out. Unlike in Age of Empires 3, where fish very much does run out. And Age of Empires 2 had running out fish, I believe. Never got that into 2, everyone loves 2 so much, but I was always more into 3 and Age of Mythology. 2's still fun. Chat thinks I'm gonna win? I really don't think I'm gonna win, guys. Like, I'm being realistic here. Oh, right, and then there's the... Oh, no, I don't think this is the one with the full lane in the middle. Okay, just wanted to make sure I had their settlement, actually, in view. And again, I can't really do any in-base spying to see, you know, what they're putting their resources on, any stuff like that. I can't really afford to do that. Okay, I think I've already lost because I forgot to hit the replay Q button. Before I forget, what's the hotkey for that? Because I can pause. Yeah, options, where's hotkeys? Can't check my hotkeys during a match, that's annoying. Okay, so my economy is already way behind his, and that's probably lost me the game. That's a shame. I could try and get this other settlement early and make up for it by having extra settlements pumping out dwarves and gatherers. What's your favorite map in Age of Mythology? Mine's a 4-player map with the 4 islands in each corner surrounded by water. Good fun water battle map. I forget the name of that one. I don't think I have a favorite map, actually. I don't know, I usually just kind of play random or unknown. Unknown is randomly generated. Random is random between some of the pre-made maps. And then there's like unknown all and random all. I think unknown all is it randomly generates a map and you don't know whether it'll be a water map or a land map. Basically, no one I know likes unknown all. I'm fine with unknown and random. And random all, I'm okay with that. I don't know, there are no maps that I really particularly dislike. Alright. Before I go overcommitting again. So I'm already not on food as much as I'd like to. So we're going to go ahead and fix that. We're also going to get some more on wood early. There we go. And then as more people come out, they'll go straight to gold. And I think we're doing better this time in terms of managing the economy. However, our economy is already much weaker because we probably missed out on like 3 dwarves worth of time that I wasted. And that is actually quite substantial. So what I'm going to do now, there's a settlement there. I'm going to go ahead and guess one there, and there. That's what I'm going to guess for settlements. I'm not going to bother scouting them right now because I have other things to do. Most importantly, I want a dock, which I'm going to put on 9. We're very close to aging up. Hi, Melee. Melee's being mostly quiet today. Alright, I want to get some fishing going. I doubt we're going to have any fighting in the water in this map. Just because I have a feeling that this map's probably gonna end in classical. So I can't imagine a very big naval battle. Alright. So we want another house. And unfortunately, the drop points for fish are kind of far away. Oh, hey, looks like they're already fishing. Let's scout a little bit here. There we go. That's a little closer, I think. And I missed my opportunity there to age up as fast as I wanted to, which is a pain, mostly due to my own incompetence. And actually, I need an ox cart. Because I want to start cutting wood down there, so I'm going to need another ox cart. I'm not on any kind of summer break because I haven't been in school in a long time. I think I graduated high school like 4 years ago, so... Alright, he's already in classical, but he only beat me slightly to classical. So I'm not super concerned. I'm also fine for gold gathering right now. So we're just gonna wait for him to do that, and then there we go. Okay, we're gonna be good. Let's also get started on farming. And after you guys are done with that, then go on catching chickens, which is not the fastest thing in the world, but it's still faster than farming. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get our longhouse, because we desperately need a longhouse. We could seriously get attacked by a sizable army at any point now. I imagine he's going to immediately gather up, let's say, 12 troops. I'm gonna say 6 humans, 2 heroes. No, I'm gonna say 10 humans, 2 heroes, 2 myth. Let's say that's what their army is gonna be. Go ahead and get plows going. And I'm mismanaging my economy right now. We're in another mirror match, so I really want throwing axemen. And I don't really need shield because I'm not planning on attacking the base right away. And, yeah, it would only really protect me against base defense. Hey, Millie. It would only really protect me against base defense like that. Because, again, Norse do not use arrows outside of base defense with things like their town center. Who just stopped working? My gold mine. I am going to play it safe and summon a dwarven gold mine with Thor's power. That is only 1,000. Fuck. That is not nearly as much as I was hoping for. I thought it was going to be 2,000. Right. We're going to get supply blocked if we don't deal with that now. However, I want to upgrade my weapons before they get here. Okay, so they are actually going to bother with longboats, which means that I probably want to bother with longboats as well. How do we want to handle this right now? I want more myth units, but I need to attack for more myth units, so I'm going to get on producing heroes, which generate favor faster. And we're going to roll with that for now. Also want an upgraded hand axe because our wood is becoming an issue because we are making units that require wood and gold, not food, although we do have 2 things for gold. And we're starting to lose our ships now. Okay. I'm actually not going to worry myself too much about ships for now, which is probably a poor choice, but we're going to see how that turns out. What I'm going to do for now, though, is we're going to try and rectify this issue we came up with earlier of me falling behind on economy. We're going to do this by grabbing a close-by settlement really quickly, probably earlier than I definitely normally would. It'll both increase our supply limit and increase our speed at which we are getting units. We're going to get gatherers out of this one, because we're going to run out of dwarves soon anyway. Also, because of my own incompetence in poor scouting, We don't know many gold mine locations. This guy's probably going to die before he gets around the whole place, which is why I'm also going to get a guy doing that. And that's ran out of gold there. So for now, we're going to have to take that one because it's within reasonable enough range to defend. We're almost done that settlement. You can go to food. Hey, idiots! Stop chasing that. Jeez, that was going to be bad. All right. Good, just, yeah. Just had to spend a lot there. Okay. And our wood collection is about to get way better. So you want to be right there. Okay. They're probably going to attack me while I do this, just because the computer timing probably wants to attack me right now. I honestly am surprised they haven't attacked yet. Which is why I'm not going to immediately reinforce my troops going out on the field. Okay. Really don't need a pickaxe right now. The gatherers are going well, either than how we are very clearly supply blocked. And I'm going to rectify that. Can't believe they didn't get those yet. They have a good amount of troops. Yeah, they're handling this pretty well, actually. Oh, hey, here. We got a good opportunity along that coast. We're going to lose our scout here, but let's just run into town and see what we can see before we die. At least one longhouse. Let's go ahead and assume they have 2 to 3. Actually, here's a golden opportunity. This will slow them down. Wipe out their ox cart. So they need to run all the way back home to drop off resources. That's a really quick way to slow them down. I also want to knock at their fishing. They're getting transport ships, so the AI is actually considering this enough of a water map that it wants to go across the lake rather than walking around it, which is an interesting choice to me, considering they're not saving much time doing that and they're risking themselves. Okay, this is actually a really poor encounter for us. I shouldn't have gotten myself in that position. That was a bad idea. The pigs are almost back. Good. Let's put them down there for now. And let's get rid of some of that travel time. I don't know why I bothered putting a farm over there. We are almost done making dwarves, which I'm just going to have dwarves farm for now, because our gatherers can handle the wood. Okay, we're likely not going to salvage any of them, which is unfortunate. So, for now, let's get all of our troops over here. We also want to upgrade our weapons again. Every time you do a weapons upgrade, you get 10% more damage on all human weapons. There we go. Okay, this is starting to go a little bit better. I'd like to age up, even if my hill fort units wouldn't help me here much. Okay, this is actually going very poorly. Let's go to the other side. And we're actually going to do a big fallback here. Because we've handled this quite poorly. Yeah, we've handled this very poorly. In fact, I probably should have upgraded to medium infantry quite a while ago. I also should have had another longhouse to produce units faster. Are they going to actually walk right by? Because I'd be very confused if they decide that that's a good idea. They have decided that's a good idea. Okay. I don't understand that choice. Because they're just going to lose units doing that. I would have thought they were going to just turn back and harass me again. But no, they're going to just keep chasing that. Okay, they have died for their trouble. And we are going to go back to over there. There really needs to be a select only idle button. Okay, back up here. Let's get another longhouse, because my god, do we need it. And we're finally done with dwarves here, which means I'm gonna get Ulfsarks out of here entirely, not because we need them. But what are we getting attacked on? Our dock? Who cares? Entirely because they're very, very cheap and we need fodder. So that's where our fodder production is going to be for now. We're going to have this tower right here almost entirely to waste the opponent's time. If they run across this, they'll start attacking it rather than continuing to march. And that will buy us much needed time to react in case shit goes down. Gonna use this opportunity to get some more hack armor, because as the majority of what we're fighting is melee units and units that do melee damage regardless of range. I really hate hearing that horn constantly. The doo-doo! When it's literally just this. We're fine. Alright, we're gonna orchestrate a counterattack here because we're producing units much faster now. I completely forgot to send them in, which I'm actually just going to send up there for now, as kind of a back contingent. I'm also going to up my population cap, which I've been neglecting. Here we go! Okay, this is interesting, this is interesting. Focus down the, have my heroes focus down the myth units, of course. And they're actually deciding that this is worth retreating? No. Okay, that was just some of them chasing down weird people. I actually don't want to engage the fight right here. I want to pull back to the rest of my army here and have tower support. Food is not going as fast as I'd like it to. So this is more what a proper match looks like in this game. It's, whoa, that was a misclick. It's still not great. I mean, I am not a pro by any means, but this is a lot more of what it looks like where it's very back and forth. We definitely have them this time, though. Okay, you are done with gathering wood. Okay, keep going. Our wood supply is absolutely ridiculous right now. I don't know if you've noticed, but I didn't notice earlier. That is another bit of economy mismanagement there. So what we're doing here is massing up on farms. Because we can afford to. We're also doing one of our minor god abilities there to get our hack armor up even more. And now we can do our counterattack. You'll notice we have not been doing really any myth units here. That is not really by intention, it's mostly due to me forgetting. You guys are all done on wood, which is actually completely fine because I want you on gold, because you're dwarves. And we have plenty on wood now. Gather together. We gotta do damage while we can. Again, the Norse have potential to have an insanely powerful economy due to essentially having a ridiculous villager limit of 120 instead of the usual 80. Although it requires a lot of work to do and it's a lot of population cost in the end. Also, the opponent's heroic age, which is a big disadvantage for us. Which is why I'm being so incredibly aggressive right now. Mostly just to do as much damage as we can. Really want to keep them on their toes. The best offense, or the best defense is good offense. As you've probably often heard, and as you can see right now, they're not attacking my base. At all. Not at all are they attacking my base, and that is because they're constantly dealing with my army. So I'm actually just knocking out this dock so they don't have a drop-off point for their fish to slow down their food production. We're also going to get another temple here, so we can start on myth unit production over there. and a tower right here. Because I want something to harass them right at their base so they're constantly thinking that that is their priority. We're also going to go ahead and age up with Frost Giants, which is what I usually do. We're actually doing pretty well here. Alright. Now what we're going to do, bring in some reinforcements. And I want those two on the same control group. Okay, what we're doing here, we are now changing a bunch of our waypoints to be right at the front line. We are basically abandoning the defense of our base at this point because I know that they're not going to attack me. There is no possible way they're dumb enough to actually take a shot at my base right now when I'm so easily able to punish them for it. So instead of worrying about that, I am instead building immediately outside their base with my infantry so that they're constantly worried about me. And our economy is getting out of control. We're also going to take this settlement right by their base, both because it's got aero defense, because we can produce units from it, specifically Ulfsarks, which would be very nice. And, as if we weren't assholes about this enough already, it gives us more population so that we can have an even bigger army. We're also going to use our main town center to beef up our town centers to fortified ones so they are harder to take and provide even more of what we need. So I'm going to produce heroes out of this one because they are producing a lot of myth units. We have this town center, and we're producing Ulfsarks out of it. We're upgrading to the Hammer of the Gods, which is a Thor-only human attack damage bonus. And as we can see now, we really, really have them on the ropes. We've gotten to the point where we're a bit out of control for the opponent now. I'm honestly surprised we've gotten to this point. We kind of have a run of the map now. We have so much map control because they can't afford to not deal with this problem. Okay. What I'm going to do here is pull aside a bunch of infantry and make things scarier for them. Shit, they knocked that down fast. That was a waste of my resources. Let's do it over here. There we go. Okay, we're actually going to stop entirely on gatherer production now for the sake of our supply cap. A lot of our units are walking in when they really shouldn't be. We're going to take more aero defense because, again, we're fighting a lot of towers right now. We really need that aero defense. Okay, so we have a hill fort now. It also produces units. We're going to use this for battering rams. We are now mass-producing battering rams on the battlefield. These are amazing siege units. I could also produce Jarls and Huskarls, which Jarls are mounted units good against myth units, and they're human. Huskarls are good against archers. They are very fast-marching infantry. However, I'm not Odin, so I don't want either of them because they're honestly mediocre units. We're going to go ahead and get one ox cart over there. Can't have any more houses, that's fine. And our pop cap is fine right now. I'd like it to be higher, so what I'm actually going to do is just turn you into an Ulfsark right here and very slowly build a town center over there. And we can start battering their buildings. So now that we've gotten this really powerful front line, I'm making it so my buildings send units straight there.
Skipan satt. Já, satt. Tilbúin, samþykkt. Já.
And that'll do. We do have kind of a hard tree line to get through here for the pathfinding.
Já. Timbursveit.
Timbursveit.
Oh god. The pathfinding.
Aðrás.
Alright, we have this one won. Yeah, I've basically... I've gotten to the point now where I don't think I can lose.
Aðrás.
Using God powers to try and slow me down here, but honestly, just... There. I have now officially hit the win button on this scenario. I might as well just age up at this point. So we're just gonna get a market.
Samþykkt. Já. Já.
So that I'm able to age up. We have units streaming in from across the entire map, which is not at all efficient. I wouldn't normally be into that. However, we've already got to a situation where there's no point in building more along the front line. More longhouses and temples just to build from those.
Já. Til orustu samþykkt.
I like how we have like hardcore politics in the chat right now.
Já. Já.
All right, let's start knocking things down.
Tilbúin. Sækið fram. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Skipan. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Sækið fram.
All right, their 10 center is not going to last long now.
Til orustu slag. Já.
I'm literally just A-moving for a lot of this. A-moving is just, you hit A and you move. It's attack and move, where they just kind of attack whatever's closest usually. Is generally not a great thing to do in a lot of matches, because you want to like micromanage more than that, but we're kind of at a point where it doesn't matter anymore. Alright, so we have that 10 center done, which is more pop cap. And let's go ahead and build over this on the spot.
Já. Já. Ég bygg. Hver þar? Satt.
It's doing that thing where the this is a glitch that happens a lot where your heroes get super dark. I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's a cosmetic thing of a certain armor or power up, but it makes it very hard to tell the team colors apart. It's awful. I hate it.
Skipan.
And they broke that. Okay, that's surprising.
Skipan.
Infantry,
Skipan.
build that,
Tilbúin.
please.
Já.
It is difficult to manage this many units at once.
Tilbúin. Til orustu
Really, I just need to knock out the unit-producing buildings at this point. And I forgot we could have aged up absolutely forever ago. So we're doing that now.
Tilbúin samþykkt. Hver þar? Hver þar? Já. Já.
I can hear the jingling noise of their dwarven gold mine back there.
Tilbúin. Já. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Alright, we're almost done.
Tilbúin. Grjótsveit.
There we go. More pop cap! We got a huge wave of troops that just spawned from that.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Skipan. Til orustu slag. Tilbúin. Til orustu slag.
Alright, as soon as we age up, I'm just gonna take omnipotence and be able to see everything.
Grjótsveit. Skipan. Já. Ég bygg. Já. Aðrás. Ég vil orustu slag.
There we go. And that's about all they had. They had another dock. They had a lot of fishing going, actually. But yeah, they only ever had one settlement. I'm surprised they didn't take more. Usually AI on hard takes settlement early. And I won for score on everything, especially economy. Oh my god. I guess especially everything. I doubled them on a lot of things. Either the mythology points, which I never get much of, honestly. I don't invest heavily into myth units. I should have been getting Frost Giants near the end, honestly. Frost Giants are solid. Yeah. I lost for gold from trade because I didn't trade at all. I built a market as an afterthought. Civilian high count, I beat him on. I could have done more for that, honestly. I probably should have done 100 total. I'm really surprised I won that. I annihilated for military. What did I even lose for buildings? Some houses? I don't remember. Might have lost a tower early on, too. Units killed, I crushed them. Military count was weirdly fairly equal. Buildings raised, yeah. Units lost, yeah. I lost the most, or rather, lost the least. Improvement. I beat him to classic. Oh no, he beat me to classical and heroic. Time to mythic rate because I never finished that, and he also beat me on research. Mythology. I almost never do relics. The time it takes to read them is often time that I could spend on something else. That being said, there are some relics that are really good. It's just a lot of them are garbage. Like, this one gives you 2 lions that respawn if they die. That's so beyond worthless. Favorite myth unit, trolls. I end up making a lot of trolls just because I always have extra wood. And that's one of my cats, Millie, complaining, being vocal. Hi, Millie. Trying to restore peace in the chat. Is there an argument in the chat? I saw there was, like, political stuff going on. I didn't know there was an argument. And you can see the distinct point 16 minutes in when they started to do much, much worse and I started to do much, much better. Millie, you gonna be quiet? Civilian units. Where did I surpass? So they beat me. Yeah, you see right there? That's where I forgot for a little bit. For like a full half a minute, I just forgot. And you can see from there on, we climbed at about the same rate. With a few dips in mine, whereas he didn't have dips. He had a couple raises, actually, which shows where I fucked up. And I'm guessing right around here is probably around where I got my second settlement and started producing people at double the speed, because I just kept rising. And also was around the point where I started really attacking around 16 minutes in. Yeah. That's where he started dropping a lot, because he kept throwing... His gold-gathering units just kept going right into my army, so I was killing a lot. And military production tends to always be a pretty wavy chart. Favor production. That's always weird looking at with the Norse. Yeah, but for general resource production, I absolutely annihilated him as soon as I passed him in mid-game. It's around 16 minutes, it seems, on everything is where I really pulled ahead. Alright, I know this was a super short, like 1 hour long stream, guys, but I probably only have like a half an hour left to do work, and I need to get working on some other projects right now, so I'll be uploading these 2 matches to YouTube probably as 2 separate videos on the same day. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're watching this live, check out my YouTube channel, where I've been doing a video a day. It's in the description. A video a day for over 4 years now. And if you're watching this on YouTube, to catch me live next time, participate in the weird political debates in the chat, then check out the description to go to the Hitbox stream. Usually I communicate with the chat a lot more, like reading back and forth, but with an RTS, it's kind of difficult to do that. I gotta kind of focus on the game. So I'm sorry for not chatting with you guys so much. I might start live streaming vlogs again sometime, just on YouTube. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, have a nice day.